Well, I'm Frank Fox, and I've been with this volunteer group since its initiation. And I seem to be in charge of the electrical supply to the electric fences. And each coop has its own fence. But those fences are powered by this solar cell, a rechargeable battery, and this switch here, which has an on and an off position. And they are clearly marked. There's a plastic cover over these, so you don't really see much in there, but you'll get a proper click. If you put it on, it'll click. If you turn it off, it'll click. 2 wires come out of there. The most important one, well, very important one, goes to the ground rod, which is here. So this is the ground clip on the ground rod, and without that, nothing, as I said. Then we have the power coming out. The power goes to a bare clip on a fence. And actually it go to either fence, depending on which is more convenient for the length of the leads. But okay, so now this fence is powered, if that switch had been on. And then we have a jumper. And the purpose of the jumper is to transfer the power to the other fence as well. So they're both equally powered. So to begin that process, we put one of these red clips on the same bare tab where we had just now connected the power. So we have 2 clips here. This fence is powered, and now this one was already clipped on. So this is giving power from the power clip to this other fence. So now this is complete, except for turning the switch on.
Right.
And it says on to the right, so we pushed the right half of this plastic cover, and we will probably see a red button showing up.
Yep, it's showing up.
At night it shows up very well. So it's on now. And so we're okay. It's important when you come here to check and see that these connections are in this form. Like the morning shift or an evening shift, just take a second, take a minute and see that they're in the right place. If you find them in the wrong place, correct them. That often happens. I'm not sure why. We used to have a falling off problem where they would come loose, but now we pretty well solved that. But perhaps people come in here during the day that aren't really volunteers. Anyway, sometimes volunteers forget. But this is sort of an instructional process here to enable you to check it when you're here for other reasons, like your morning shift or evening shift, and correct it if necessary.
Frank, can I ask you, when one of these clips becomes loose and the wire comes off the clip, can a member just do her best or his best to reattach the wire to the clip?
Well, the best thing to do is to call me.
Okay.
Because some of it can be pretty complicated getting in here. And took me over an hour last time I had one come out.
Oh, really? Okay.
And best to call me at 914-234-3926, and I would come and reinsert it.
Okay.
A handy member might be able to do that by himself if it's obvious, but these red clips are kind of difficult to reinsert.
Okay.
The wire.
All right. Well, thank you, Frank.
Well,